Hi guys, last week I listened to a very interesting conversation. It was an interview of Coach Gavin Hunt. He was on This Is Football.Africa with Peter Du Toit, and I listened to the podcast. It was a very interesting topic that they had, and I will leave a link in the description below. But what I want to share with you is just a little bit on what happened in that interview, and also how Coach Gavin Hunt was talking about different topics, and I found it very, very interesting. So please have a look at it. It's very interesting for a lot of coaches out here in South Africa or anywhere in the world. And yeah, so enjoy it and take care.
From a learning point of view, their first touch is right. They understand position. They understand they're physically strong. They're mentally strong. They're professional players in so much as that they live a professional life. They know they need what they need to do to have a 10, 15-year career. The coach is not explaining to them how to play a position. He's only explaining to them, in our team, this is how we play in this position. The guys got it, and so on and so forth. Obviously, there's repetition learning. When you getting these guys in, are they footballers, or is there still a long way to go? And even when we start to play 24, 25, 26.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem in South Africa, Peter, they don't know the game. Now, we coaching the wrong way. We trying to coach to the game. We should be coaching from the game. That's the problem in South Africa. So all the youth football these days. So what I mean by that, I'm saying, I think the biggest thing, if you go back in years, I think the players knew the game better. There was better game intelligence, right? Nowadays, they play the game, but they don't know the game. So basically, they're doing training drills on the field. So the game should be the teacher, Peter. The game, we should always coach from the game. We're trying to coach to the game. So let the game play, and then we say, right, what do we need to work on? Well, we need to work on this. We need to work on that. Let's take it back. Now, what happens is, around the world now, it's happening all around the world, somebody gets on a laptop and somebody sees training drills and exercises of rondos and all these fancy training drills of small goals, but we're not teaching them the game, Peter. So everybody's copying these fancy training sessions around the world, but they don't know the game. So let them. So when we were juniors, there was the A, B, C, D, E, F team. And you went from the B, you try to get into, or the C, you try to get into the B, you try to get into the A. And the youth development football, how to play the game. So and I think it's happening all over the world, where we're trying to coach players, doing all these fancy drills, and then you put him in a game in 11v11, and he hasn't got the faintest idea about keeping my distance on my partner, to my left, to my right, in front of me, behind me, when we press, how we, and then we talk about these things, but we can't actually do it. And then the theory of football is very good in the world now. All over the world. It's fantastic. Everybody's got laptops and everybody's top coaches, analysts, but they can't practicality of the practical side of the game. So the game is not the teacher anymore. We're trying to teach them the game. No, that's wrong. Let the game, it's like kids. People say, we need to coach them. Let them play. Let them play. Let them play. And then we bring it back, and then we'll try and coach from there. And I think what happens in South Africa, a lot of these kids at 22, 23 will come into the PSL. They haven't played 50 games in their lives. You know, honestly, Peter, it's the truth.